All right, everyone, here we go with the weekly reading for the week of October 15th through the 21st, 2023. Same as the Friday reading. One card for each sign, all that kind of stuff. But we clarify here, and there's a pre-shuffle. I had one yesterday in the Friday reading too, but we got one today in this. Pay attention to everything on the table. There's text at the top of the description that explains why there's no timestamps. We're just splitting the soulmate cycle in 12 pieces. Exploded all signs reading. I'm taking the animal deck out of retirement, the original deck that made Steve's Love Tarot. New one, old one. A deck because we don't touch it very often, and I wanted to see what happened here. I got a pre-shuffle, and we'll talk about it. It's a general reading, may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless, even though it's a weekly reading, because I'm not a fucking Time Lord. So whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Now, let's talk about the pre-shuffle. I said, give me the week, the soulmate cycle, what actions, the runners, or incoming energy, could be somebody new, likely to take the week of the 15th through the 21st. Right? 21st? Yeah, that's right. I get the devil. Again, we get a devil. We had a devil in the pre-shuffle yesterday, in the Friday reading. Crossed by the Wheel of Fortune with the Chariot. Okay, that's the big three in the pre-shuffle right there. That's my Wheel of Fortune sandwich. There's just a lot of obsession right now. There's a lot of urgency to do something. But at the same time, I've got someone here who's a little bit confused as to what their Ten of Pentacles is, why they're coming in. And I say that because Ten Pentacles is bookending the devil. This is someone who wouldn't know something good if it walked up and bit them. Okay? So this is someone who's used to maybe toxic relationships. Maybe just situations where there's lies or feelings aren't shared or there's secrets that are kept and things like that. It's somebody who likes what this connection has to offer, and there's an urge to go towards it, big time, with the Chariot here. But it's really strange to have the Ten of Pentacles bookending the devil. I don't think they I don't think they know what they want. I don't think they're sure, right? This is an on the fence energy of the Hanged Man underneath that Ten of Pentacles. There's two sides here. There's two things. It's very strange. This is going to be a strange reading. I have pre-taken my Advil. The Friday reading yesterday was strange. The way the energy was bouncing around. I was having a hell of a time with it. I had multiple angles I pulled where it was two energies blending together into one, and it's tough to separate, right? It's tough to separate. Go ahead and put red food coloring in a glass of water. Stir it around and try to separate it from the clear from the red. Good luck. That's kind of what I had to do yesterday. So, here we go. Let's see where we go here. Let's shuffle the deck. It's not easy to do unless you have some kind of filter, which is what I kind of had to apply. All right. Give me the soulmate cycle, the week of October 15th through the 21st, 2023, universe. Let's go. You ready? I'm ready. I love pulling this deck out of retirement. I don't like using it too much because it's got so much sentimental value to me. It's a deck that made Steve's Love Tarot. It really is. 2021. God, what a year. Right? There we go. Four of Swords. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table. Yeah, you know what this is? It's crickets. Crickets. I don't get it. There's an urge to come towards, but I get crickets in the overall energy. What's fueling this? Fear, holding back. I'm right. That proves I'm right about crickets. It's holding back, the Four of Pentacles. They're holding back. It's almost an energy, if this was a person standing in front of me, I'd be like, this is someone who doesn't know what the hell they want. Okay. But at the same time, they do. Again, with the swirling energy. It's weird. Okay. All right, we're going to clarify with the little animal deck, by the way, so this is a pretty powerful reading, so you might want to sit tight. I have pre-taken my Advil, and I've had a good breakfast. Our story begins, let me move this out of, actually, let me not do that, because I'm going to need that deck right away. Story begins here with position 1, Aries, for those using the astrology, and position 12, Pisces. I'm not your astrologer. This ain't your fucking horoscope. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate, and it does not motherfucking matter what your sign is. I am not your astrologer. I'm reading energy here. All right? Those astrology names, Pisces, Virgo, those are man-made. We made them up. We took pieces of the sky, little constellations. We said we're going to call that blah, blah. The universe don't give a shit. Like I used to tell you a long time ago, doesn't care what kind of couch you have. Just cares where you put it. All right? That's a little feng shui joke. Anyway, energy right here. Our story begins in the Aries position, position 1, with the 3 of Cups. Wow. Wow. This is a very strong card of communication here. This is much more communication than I would have expected from the overall energy. I'm not sure I buy it, though. It's about the flow of emotion, yeah, but I'm mostly just pushed to the 3 birds that are perched. It's someone who's not of 2 minds, right? You've heard of people of 2 minds. It's, in this case, there's someone here is of 3 minds, all right? So you've got a person who knows what they want, a person who doesn't know what they want, and then some little devil whispering in their ear at the same time, making them want something completely different. Okay, so I don't know. Let's just clarify it. Tell me about the 3 of Cups. Why is it here? Yeah, it's crossed by the sun. There's a sun right there on the card. It's crossed by the sun. They know exactly how they feel. Let's just get that straight. And the environmental energy, and I'm going to say this is everybody. Whether it's a new person attached to you, a runner, they know exactly how they feel. You make them very happy. They'd love to tell you that. I know that. Okay, but what's on top? Wheel of Fortune. You might remember that card from the pre-shuffle. It was with a devil there. That energy attaches. That energy, it comes with it. It's a Wheel of Fortune. It takes the Wheel of Fortune on top of this. Why is this here? The Wheel of Fortune. It's exactly what I said. This card's spinning. It's reversed, it's forward. It's reversed, it's upright. And it's just doing that. Okay? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Because they're afraid. Again, it's just a feedback loop. All the way from here, why we have crickets chirping. And I said, when I threw this, I did rewind. I said, why do we have this? This doesn't explain the overall energy. Yeah, it does, because part of the overall energy came out. There's the 4 of Pentacles. There's the 4 of Pentacles. And again, there's the 9 of Cups that tells me that they do know what they want. I read that energy right. So, yeah, our story begins with somebody jumping around like a jackrabbit in a brush fire in regard to their emotions. It's just, okay. Position 2. Let's move on. Let's move through the cycle. Position 2, what some might call Taurus. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. You had no, you didn't have the 5 of Swords yesterday. No, somebody else got that. No way. No, I think it was another sign that got that. No. At least I don't know. Doesn't matter. Someone here is just what actions they're likely to take. They're probably gonna come at you and communicate. There's a good chance of it, but they're gonna say something stupid. It's gonna be confusing. They're not gonna come out. It's not gonna come out right. But if I were you, I would look at it as a bittersweet victory. You know, I would. Why is the 5 of Swords here? Am I right? Yeah, I am. They're setting the intention to come towards you, but they don't even know what the fuck they're gonna say. They have no idea whatsoever. I'm just gonna wing it. Listen to me. I am someone who wings things. I am. I do it all the time. I'm terrible with a plan. You're going to go hang out with me. We're going to take off for the evening. I got no plans. We just wing it. We'll have a blast. Right? Not everybody can do that. Okay? A lot of people, most people, my wife for example, can't wing things. It doesn't work. Just not going to happen. Got to have a plan. Got to have detailed this, detailed that. This person here is not good at this. Is not a wing it person. That's why we have the sabotage energy here. What's on top? The Fool. Yep, they coming. Yep, I'm right. No, I'm 100% right. I'm just going for it. This is like leap of faith kind of energy, right? We can't take it literally. These cards are just mediums. So you don't always get a literal answer from the universe. It's saying, yep, somebody just without a plan, just going to wing it, set the intention. Let's go. Let's just do it. All right? Let's just go talk. Let's go have a chat. Let's try to get Taurus back, whatever, or whoever. The Empress back. Why is the Fool here? Page of Pentacles. They don't know what they're going to say. No idea. Right? It's going to be very confusing. It's just very confusing. It's somebody who's not ready. They're not ready yet. This fawn isn't ready to be on their own yet. In fact, in the Queen of Pentacles card, it's nursing. They're not ready. And it just don't know what they're going to say. They need to sit down and think out a plan. I feel this energy. This is not someone who wings things. No, you got to have a certain level of creativity with lack of fear, a little bit, which is counterintuitive, because generally speaking, the most imaginative, fear and imagination go hand in hand. The most imaginative people tend to be fearful. They tend to be reclusive artists and things like that, and things along those lines. So you need it's a very rare person that can just do things like this. It's someone who can be imaginative with no fear. This ain't that energy. Number 3, but I would expect some communication here. Very confusing. We started with communication. Absolutely. They're holding back a lot when they talk. Gemini, again, I can't predict free will, but that's what the energy reads. Position 3, Gemini. 7 Pentacles. It's a sitting on hands energy. It's just someone who's just, it's silent. It's very similar to the crickets chirping I got from the 4 of Swords. What's this person doing here? They're waiting for a moment, right? It's a timing issue. They're waiting for the right moment. It could be like, think of it like a farmer that it usually is, waiting for the right moment to pick things, I don't know. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here? Why? Yep. 7 of Cups. They're waiting for the right moment. I don't know if they're sitting on their hands trying to come up with a plan. I don't know. I have no idea. I can just paraphrase the energy and say they're waiting for some moment to spring into action. All right? And maybe looking at different ways to do it. It's possible. I don't know what's on top. Yep. Slowest energy of the tarot, Ace of Pentacles. Grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. Somebody here is, this is someone who's spinning their wheels. They're spinning their wheels. You always are if you're waiting for the right moment. Right? Don't wait for right now. Go. Do it. Take a chance. Surprise somebody. Surprise yourself. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Yeah, 3 of Swords. Jesus. They're hurting their odds of getting away from whatever is on their side. This is like, the Ace of Pentacles is like the greatest thing, right? Something happens, it's fabulous. It's what you've been waiting for. It's that kind of thing. The universe basically saying the moment they're waiting for is now. If they delay too much, if they don't speed it up, right, we get a lot of pain here. The pain builds, and then when the pain builds, you come up with ways not to do things. You might start to get depressed and things like that. This person needs to act a little quicker than what they're doing. This person needs to do what this person is doing. These two need to be kind of reversed a little bit, unfortunately. This person here, maybe they need to act, and they're not, and that's causing a lot of tension within them for sure. Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle, position 4, it bookends over here. Yeah, 2 of Cups. I knew that was there. I knew it. Yeah, this energy. Everybody's person is feeling this connection, and we've got a balanced energy here. This is about balanced energy. We got a balanced energy here in October. All the environmental energy right now is very balanced. There's a strong possibility of communication here. But again, I've got someone holding back a lot. Because this is bookending all of this over here. I've got someone holding back a lot. Let's find out. Why is the 2 of Cups here? I think that's the theme for everybody's person. There's a strong probability of communication. And again, we can't predict free will, but the energy is there for it. But they're holding back a lot. They're like showing up and they're not sure why they're there, or they just don't know, or it's someone who doesn't seem to know what they want. They say something and there's no real meaning to what they're saying. All right? It leaves you with the after, or maybe you say to them after they're done talking, so why are you here? Right? Like that. I don't know. Why is the 2 of Cups here? Why? Yep, the 4 of Wands. They coming. I mean, it's straight up. It's 4 of Wands. That leads to 10 Pentacles. The 10 Pentacles was up in the pre-shuffle, but again, it was tied to a devil. It was tied. Somebody's coming. It's like somebody's coming who wants to marry you, for example. We'll just use it as an example, an extreme example. They're coming to propose marriage, and they never really get to it. You just talk small talk all the time. Right? You're absolutely certain, and they do. They have the ring in their pocket. It's all there, and you end up just talking about the weather, or politics, or just small talk. What's on top? The world. Yeah. Again, I can't emphasize it enough. They're under a new energy. They might be free to do this. They might be, we're past judgment. They've made the decision. Absolutely. Why is the world here? The Chariot, they're coming. Absolutely. Straight up. That's the soulmate cycle. That card represents this soulmate cycle for me. They're feeling the connection. Absolutely. Something different is coming from this person. But again, I can't get past the confusion of it all. But reading it straight, isolating this, and just reading it straight as a surface read, you've got someone coming in to tell you how they feel, and you've got a good chance at going down a new path with them. But we can't just do that. Everything is energy and everything is connected. This is why, this is a prime example of why I don't do timestamps. Why anybody that does, a monk cries every time they do it. Because, yep, that's the energy. We'll isolate it. You click the little link that said Cancer. Okay, here you go. Four of Wands crossing the Two of Cups. You got communication coming. You got a chance to move down a path and get something long term. This person has changed their view. They're under new energy and they are charging in. Yes, but that's not the whole story, because everything is energy and everything is connected, and this is feedbacking off of this. It's bookending it, and it is confusing. They're holding back. It's very confusing, and it's got to tie to the pre-shuffle. It's just what it is. Know that they're feeling the connection. I think it bothers them on some level. I don't know. All of these runners, all of these energies are bothered a little bit by the power of the connection. I can dig that. They're not used to it. I can dig that. Leo energy, position 5. Tower. Something. Whoa, 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 whoa. Was not expecting that. Tower. Wow. Something's blowing up in somebody's face here. Every time this energy, and I get a specific energy for the, you know, I have the Leo soap opera, so this is it. This is your position for that. Every time this energy decides to stick with what they've got and go against their soul's true purpose, something goes horribly wrong. Something's going horribly wrong here. Something's going sideways for this person because they didn't do, they haven't learned from past mistakes yet. They keep sticking their hand or their heart in the meat grinder. Why is the Tower here? Why? Yep. Somebody's marriage, and I get this, marriage or relationship. Now, this could be a relationship to a family, could be a marriage, it could be somebody they're just banging. Whoever it is that they're holding on to that's toxic. That's what I get for this angle. Whatever it is, that's the environmental energy. It's talking about that. The structure of their life is coming crashing motherfucking down. Why? Because mistakes not learned from are doomed to repeat. All right, this person never seems to make it past judgment. You know, they get kicked back to the Fool on the same level to repeat the same mistakes over and over and over and over. What's on top? The Seven of Pentacles. Again, it's this energy of, why does this person think they could just sit there and do nothing? I don't understand. All right. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? See, it's a feedback loop. You do nothing, and this is sitting on the hands energy of the Seven of Pentacles. That's how it's reflecting. They do nothing. They keep things the same. They don't move. This connection, your connection showed them something. They did nothing about it. Boom, Tower. The Seven of Pentacles. Why is the Tower here? The Seven of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? The Tower. See? And there you go. I knew I'd get another Tower. I fucking knew it. Yep. And it's all about whatever this is to them. Whatever the structure of their life is. All right? It's going to come crashing down. It's going to hit them. So more fighting on their side. They might break up again, which would imply the spying energy might pick up towards you. They start thinking about you. It's a the universe is calling it a never-ending loop with this person. It's called a meat grinder. For God's sake, it's written on the outside. You know, I mean, well, maybe if I try again. No, it's still a fucking meat grinder. Virgo, position 6. Motherfucker. 4 of Wands. We can't shake this motherfucking 4 of Wands. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's everywhere. What the fucking hell? I was going to make a joke and say you're about to have a picnic with somebody. But maybe you are. I don't know. I am drawn to the blue in the middle. There's a conversation coming. There's an energy attached to you that is showing up. They're showing up. And I think you got a real chance here. at least maybe a short-term relationship. I don't feel it long-term. I don't feel this as a runner soulmate. I feel this as somebody new, and it's something you should just take for what it is and the time that it exists in. Okay? If it lasts 2 months and it's great, great. I'm just being honest and reading the energy, right? It does affect the structure of your life in some way, this conversation with this person. Why is the Four of Wands here? Why? Yeah, it's crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. Yep. Oh, you don't have to do anything. Just sit there. You got a little page of Pentacles coming to you. Okay? You got a page of Pentacles, a little fawn right there. There's the little fawn. There's the little fawn coming to you. Yep, you do. Okay. That doesn't bode well for the conversation, but that's why I read short term. It's a page. You're a queen. It's a page. Sometimes the queen, takes a young lover. Right? It lasts a little while. That kind of thing. I get that. A fling. What the kids might call a fling. Okay? That's this energy. And a lot of people ruin flings. Flings are great. I think I said this yesterday in the Friday reading. Things are what they are in the moment they're in. The magic has an expiration date. All right? This has an expiration date. It's fairly short. Enjoy it for what it is and in the time it happened. Remember that. All right. What's on time? Yeah, justice. It makes you feel good. It's justice for you. Yeah, it is. And it makes somebody else feel good because I think they've been holding on to these feelings or something. I think this is someone new. Why is justice here? Yeah, Queen of Cups. Someone's coming to tell you how they feel. It makes you feel good, makes them feel good. Both the black cat and the white cat feel good. Balanced energy. Maybe it's someone who can't take it anymore. The energy is very balanced right now. Maybe they've come to a logical decision. Hey, I'm going to say, take this for what it is. Okay? Enjoy it for what it is and the time it lasts. It is. A little magic never hurts. Flings can be very magical. Enjoy that. Take it with you. Those moments in life that people piss on all the time by being bitter about it ended. Who cares? If it ended, that's good. That frees you up for another one. All right, Libra. Or maybe something longer term. Who knows? Libra. Position 7. 8 of Swords. Yeah, somebody's messed up over you. Somebody's messed up. They're just thinking about what actions are they likely to take? I don't know. I actually get someone coming towards you in 8 Swords energy. What have we been talking about here? Of course they are. It's all weird. It's funny. I'm drawn to the cocoon or the chrysalis here. It's almost like somebody yells to you from their car that they love you and then slams the door and drives away. Really weird. I always wanted to tell you that. Bye-bye, gotta go. We'll talk later. Okay. That's very strange. I knew this was going to be a strange energy reading. I'm glad I fueled up on ibuprofen and bacon. All right. 8 of Swords. Why is it here? Yeah. It's like a high priestess. They're just keeping their cards. It's a conversation you're about to have with somebody about nothing. It's about nothing, but they're afraid to tell you everything they want to tell you, so they don't tell you anything. It's what I said. I've already said it. It's what I said about this over here. It's the mistake that this person's making over here. It's, and this one here, this is just a short-term little fling thing. Fucking enjoy it, Virgo. It's time to not be a virgin anymore. Go. Get her done. What's on top? The devil. Yeah. Fear. 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 Didn't we have an extended recently where I was like, I wish I could edit in the word fear. Fear. Right? It's all right here. Why is the devil here? 7 of Cups. Confusing. A confusing conversation with a fearful person. Yep. Who's holding back. Keep everything that they want to say, they don't say. It's just fucking weird. Oh, God. Why are people like this? Especially with Mars. I can't wait to pull on Mars in Scorpio. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I can't wait to pull on that because that should be infusing some bravery here. And I'm not feeling the fucking bravery. So I think that Mars in Scorpio reading might surprise us when I pull on the energy. It might be different than what your astrologers are telling you. Because they're just reading alignments and patterns. They're not reading energy. Typically when Mars is in Scorpio, this is what happens, so we're going to write about it. I read the energy, and I can tell you that alignments don't always play out the same way. There are anomalies. There are rare occasions because of surrounding energies where they play out different. We should be seeing a lot more bravery here with Mars and Scorpio, and we're not seeing it. I'm seeing a bunch of holding back chicken shits. All right, Scorpio. Speaking of Scorpio, my hot Scorpios. Now, I can understand it for Scorpios. They're hot. All right, they're hot. All right. But no, at least the people around them think they are. The sun. Yeah, you're about to find out that bunch of stuff. Your enlightenment. It's all there. It's happy. It's just you. The sun has a very. It's a star. And its gravity is immense. It's what keeps all the planets in line, circling around it, all that kind of stuff. It keeps everything all nice and whatever. You are the sun. Other things are being sucked in, right? It's just like that. It's similar to what I told you on the Friday reading, I think. What is going on here with the sun for Scorpio? Wow. And a lot of this is happening because the sun, right, in Scorpio, we got Scorpio season coming up, which is actually the Earth in Scorpio. The sun is where it always is. But, you know, again, don't get me started on 600 BCE astrology, but with it, where everything revolves around the Earth, but instead of the sun. But at the same time, you are the center of the universe here. You know, the center of the solar system of your world. It's coming into play here. Remember what? Take what I tell you today and what I told you in the Friday reading and pair it together. I don't remember what I said, but it must have been something, because I got it here. I got 8 wands crossing the sun. All kinds of communication coming at you. All of it. Some of it will make you happy. Some of it will make you chuckle. Some of it will make you cry. Ignore the stuff that makes you cry. Do not allow yourself to be influenced by other people's opinions. All right? Everybody got an opinion. Everybody does. I get it here with this damn channel. Everybody thinks, oh, you should be doing this and you should be doing that. Well, you should get your own fucking channel then. I'm doing what I'm doing because I'm me. All right? It is what it is. Everybody want everybody else to be something different than what they are. They want them to be like them. My way or the highway. Knock it the fuck off. You know? This is kind of thing here. This is the problem when you get a bunch of when you become the center of the solar system and you get a bunch of communication, you get a bunch of opinions that come with it. All right? It's cool. Enjoy the ride. It's a popularity energy, and that's always temporary. So enjoy the ride. What's on top? Yeah, enjoy the ride. 3 of Wands. Some of this, right, points you in a new direction. Tells you something about yourself. You're going to feel like your ship came in. I'm just riffing on the energy. 3 of Wands. Either way, there's gold in them dar hills. In other words, some of the communications that coming at you can change your life and point you in new directions, toward new horizons that you never thought possible. Enjoy the fucking ride over here. Why is the 3 of Wands here? Yeah, the 7 of Wands. Yeah. Some of these communications put you in the catbird seat. They put you on high ground for sure. All right? But pay attention to what I said. And some of it is people's opinions and things like that. I think I talked about that on Friday in this position. Yeah, and fine. Everybody got an opinion. You know, whatever. It's fine. Just be true to yourself. Do what you do. All right? All right, don't be swayed by people's negative opinions or even positive opinions. I ask people for advice sometimes on things, but I just take it under advisement. The ultimate end decision lies with me. You know, it's under advisement if advice, quote unquote, comes in. Always make your own decisions. Sagittarius, position 9, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. I don't remember. I think I remember something about what I said to you yesterday. People are coming to you. You are in the power position here. You've got an energy. You've got a little pagey here coming your way. You're in the power position. Please don't forget that. I think this is the same fucking energy. I bet this. I know it. Something about somebody thinks they can make a buck off you. All that kind of stuff. Right? People forget it all the time. Right? Somebody thinks they can make a buck off you. That means you have all the power, not them. If you say no, they don't make that buck. So, again, if this is a business opportunity, negotiate like the queen you are, male or female. All right, Queen of Pentacles, why is it here? But I got an incoming here, and I ain't making it up. It's the Ace of Wands. It's up to you whether it stays lit. Ace of Wands flares up. It's up to you whether it stays lit. But you got opportunities coming. Boy, you're the opportunity cow, let me tell you. Everybody wants some of your milk. Okay? Not everybody gets it. Make sure it's up to you whether you give it. You got the power position. That fawn wants milk. Well, mommy's got the milk. So, mommy says no, no milk. Right? 9 of Wands. Put a wall up. Yep. Put a wall up. Make them work for it. Make them motherfucking work for it. Alright? Why is the 9 Wands here? The 5 of Pentacles. Don't let someone feel like you're missing out on them. They're missing out on you if they don't cross that wall. And okay, you got the power position. Remember that. If somebody thinks, as a reference, just as an example, if somebody thinks they can make a buck off you and approaches you with an offer, right? You are in the power position. They don't make the buck if you say no. People forget that. Especially if it's a powerful person, people forget that. They think, oh, I'm so flattered that so-and-so is interested in me, and then they make bad deals, right? No, make a good deal. That's your chance to make a good deal. All right, right here. And plenty of famous people that did that the wrong way too. You know, there's a lot of bad deals that have gotten made over the years because somebody was flattered because so-and-so was interested in them. No. So-and-so's interested because so-and-so wants the buck they can make off you. Capricorn, position 10. 3 swords. You're a heartbreaker. Okay. All right. You're gonna. Okay. How do I phrase this? You got communication coming your way, and I think you're gonna have to. I think you're gonna have to be the hammer, and I think you're gonna break somebody's heart. But that's just what I get. It's okay. All right. Somebody here has a false. I don't want to say a false notion of you, but they kind of do. Maybe there's like a delusional energy attached to this. This is weird for a 3 of Swords. Why is the 3 of Swords here? Damn it. I knew this was going to be a tough reading. Yeah, the 3 of Cups. Somebody's coming to spill their fucking guts out. Communication. Biggest card of communication in the Minor Arcana for me. Bigger than the 8 of Wands that Scorpio got. Position 8 over here. This is big. It's where we started too. Somebody's coming. But in this case here, you got someone spilling their guts to you. Be kind. I don't think you're interested. I think this is a new energy. I don't think you're interested. I think you're going to break their heart. You're going to have to. It's cool. All right, what's on top? Yep. Death. Yep. You're going to have to say no. No. But with that Empress energy that's attached to a lot of you, there's a lot of empathy there. Yes, you probably, this is an indication that somebody comes and communicates and tells you how they feel and you're just not interested. I'm sorry. Try not to do it with a chuckle, okay? My sister does that all the time. She'll turn somebody down with a chuckle. No, I'm not. But that is just mean. Okay, that's fucking mean. That's not nice. You have the power to heal here as well, is what the Death card is saying. It's death, rebirth kind of thing. All right, so if you play your cards right, you can say no and heal their broken heart at the same time. Just got to use some empathy and not chuckle when you say no. Okay? Why is the Death card here? Yeah, the 8 of Cups. You're going to have to pass it by. It's not your 9 cups. You're their 9 cups, right? Not walking toward 9 cups, 8 broken cups. You're going to have to pass it by. I think you'll want to. But I'm just telling you, me and you talking, you got the power here as well to be kind, right? Sometimes you got to be cruel to be kind. Is that the song? Yeah, no. In this case, you got to be kind to be cruel. In this case, try it that way. All right, here we go. Or be cruel, be kind while you're being cruel. Maybe is a better way to phrase it. Although I'm not sure the timing works on that musically. All right, Aquarius, position 11. Ooh, I forgot my Justice card was torn in this old deck. I forgot I was using the old retired deck. I'm like, what? My new deck's already ripped. Oh, this deck has seen wars here on YouTube. Let me tell you. Justice. Okay. I don't know. I know it's attached to a lot more of you. Again, this ain't your horoscope. This is like an all signs position. This is a wild card. One of my wild card positions. Virgo and Aquarius are my wild card positions. Position 4 is definitely all signs because that's the the heartbeat, the hot spot of the connection cycle. But what? Oh God, a Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay. There's a card that wanted to show itself off camera. Wheel of Fortune reversed in the light seer. Why is justice here? I don't know. And when I don't know, I say it. Unlike most of society, who when they don't know just makes up a lie or blame shifts and points at somebody else, makes something up. I say I don't know when I don't know. I don't know. I'm shuffling. I don't think the universe knows either. What is this? The King of Cups. With the Three of Cups. Yeah, somebody's coming to communicate. There's an energy around you. Okay, this is weird. I think you're communicating your feelings to people, right? And I think you offend some of those people and you don't offend others. You know, I'm not saying you're telling everybody. You're just communicating your feelings to multiple energies. Some of them you offend and some of them you don't. Again, pay attention to what I said over here to position 8. Just, you know, you can't please everyone. You got to please yourself, right? Stay true to yourself, and it's a lot of justice for you. It balances a lot of energy for you. Now, this could be telling people off, too. This could be, hey, it balances a lot of energy for you. Sometimes it feels good to get something off your chest. I remember the day I snapped at my neighbor one time, who was yelling at me for doing something on my car or whatever. And I just turned around and I said, fuck off. You know, it felt good. He was taken aback, but it just felt good. I got me a little justice right there when I did that. All right? I later apologized for it, which I didn't mean. I apologized the old, I'm sorry for saying what I said, right? I'm just sorry I said it out loud, not sorry, whatever. But in the moment, it felt good. Stay true to yourself. You get a lot of justice here opening up to those around you. The High Priestess. Yeah, stuff that you've held back for a long time is going to come out. All right? This week, the energy is here for it. All right? And again, you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. Let it out. Good or bad, tell people how you feel. Okay? It's fine. Why is the High Priestess here? The Five of Swords. Holding it back would be a mistake. It's a false victory to hold it back. You want justice? Speak. You're the king. Speak up. Oh, just speak up. Good or bad. And if it makes someone uncomfortable because you told them, hey, I like you, I think you're great. Maybe you got that friend that's nervous about something. You know, it doesn't feel is nervous about a date or whatever. Tell them they're handsome. Tell them they're good looking. Go for it. It's fine. It might make them uncomfortable or whatever. You can always joke around and say afterwards, say, don't let it go to your head or something like that. You know, like, I'm just telling you, you know, that kind of thing. Either way, it's kind of a good deed sort of energy, and it's good for you as well. Good or bad. All right? Holding it back, keeping it secret, keeping your cards close to the vest is a motherfucking false victory. Do not. All right? Do what you want to do. Make your own decisions. I'm just reading the energy. Right? All right. Position 12, Pisces. Always read with position 1 and position 5, which has 2 towers in a feedback loop with somebody doing nothing. Knight of Wands. And I was just about to say equal and opposite reaction. The laws of physics apply. Boom, right to you. Knight of Wands. You got an energy coming at you. You got communication coming in. And it's emotionally immature. It's confused. It's someone holding back. It's someone acting way out of character than what you might expect. And the whole fucking thing, the whole communication causes a fucking tower. It causes a tower, which leads to a domino effect, leading to another tower. All that means is it brings with it great change. Maybe you see someone for who they really are. Maybe you see someone for how they really are. Maybe you learn something about yourself. I don't know. But either way, it's a good tower in an equal and opposite reaction for position 12. For the Leo soap opera over here, somebody just being stupid and sticking their heart in the meat grinder. All right? It's crazy. Right. Equal and opposite reaction here. It's fine. Although this conversation with this Knight of Wands, it's very in and out. It's very small talky, like I said, over in this area. All right. Why is the Knight of Wands here? A lot of communication in this reading. But it's a whole lot of double talk and not saying anything. Except for the Aquarius position where you guys speak your mind. And I think that's why this is the all signs position here for sure. Because if you are one of these people and these wishy-washy runners come in and they're not saying anything, somebody coming to propose marriage and then talking about the weather for 2 fucking hours, you just got to speak up. You got to say something. You got to say, motherfucker, I'm going to tell you how I feel. Maybe it'll give you the bravery to say how you feel, right? Because it's a false victory to hold back for you. Because this is you showing up here. You want justice? Go ahead. Speak your mind. Say, we've been talking about the weather for 3 hours. You've been here 3 hours. You've said nothing. I've had enough, right? That feels good. That's the equivalent of me turning around to my neighbor with a wrench in my hand going, fuck off, right? That felt good in that moment. Sometimes it does. Sometimes people need to hear that. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Yep. Emperor. Emperor. Somebody. Just the divine masculine energy. That's all I get. It's an out of balance Emperor. I know it's out of balance. You can see it's the Knight of Wands. Who orders the Knight of Wands into action? The King of Wands, right? The Burger King. Yeah, right there. So it's an out of balance Emperor, but it is a divine masculine. It is someone you have a soul connection with. Could be a new person, could be a long lost runner, but it is someone who's tied to you. What's on top? The Four of Cups. Yeah. It's disappointing. It's disappointment energy. I think you're almost apathetic on some level when this person shows up. Why? Why is the Four of Cups here? The Six of Swords. It's this. It does change your view. It's tied to these towers, but there's something else I want to say. I'm going to pull one more card. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. I was going to say, this is the third slowest energy. This is the second slowest, and it was right under it. I was going to say about this, because it's sort of the B side of the energy. I was going to say, this Knight of Wands comes rushing in, right? And it's the most boring, fucking long, drawn-out conversation you've ever had. I think that's why you snap and you just go all Aquarius position on them on some level. That's one of the energies here. The other energy here is try to push past any disappointment you have with what this person has to say, because it does actually either move you in a new direction or at least take you away from worrying about something. Okay, it does solve a problem for you with the Six of Swords there. But yeah, my favorite part of this energy is just the boredom aspect. The second slowest energy here on top of the third, it just seems to drag on. And I for one, speaking for myself, I'm bad at small talk. I am horrible at it. My wife will go to work events with other people, with like male friends she has, and not take me. You got to keep me away from events and things like that. I am just bad at small talk. I hate it. And you can see that I have a hard time hiding it. Okay? Most of the time I'm very quiet. I can't be quiet here because I have to come out and do a video. I'd be pretty boring if I didn't say anything. But most of the time I just speak when spoken to. You know, I'm not a very outspoken type of person, aside from yelling at neighbors to fuck off when they push me past my point. But aside from that, that is your reading. I'm going to grab the witches and have the universe add all this up. It feels very small talky to me when you know there's something more, there's a more important issue. And you need to push that forward. Holding your cards close to the vest this week for all of you is a false victory. It's self-sabotage. It's akin to self-sabotage. You do what you want to do, make your own decisions. I'm just reading the energy. And I have to say that. All right? I don't want to hear any of this. Steve told me to. I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just reading the energy. Just like the weatherman will tell you, just reading the weather, it's going to rain. He's not telling you not to go on a picnic. I mean, you can go on a picnic if you want, but it's going to rain. All right? That's it. All right. 3 cards and a bottom card from the witches. Add all this up. My big Advil reading. Oh, man. And all I can see is that devil right there. He's just staring at me. Oh, fucking hell. Bottom card is the Lovers. Yep. Big possibilities for communication here. The environmental energy crossing the base energy, which will be the center card. Yep. You see the picture? There's possibilities for that. A lot of healing could come from it. Unfortunately, there's also a lot of defensiveness and holding back. You've got communication coming from a very powerful soulmate, someone new or a runner, and they're just holding back. It's small talk. It's nonsense. Would you just say what you mean to say, motherfucker? Center card, 8 of Pentacles. Distractions. Right? Distractions, yep, coming to work on things, coming to do things, but when we flow from here to here, these are right, center, left, right, we get a whole lot of holding back. We got a lot of work to do. We ain't got time for holding back. What's red with the Seven of Wands? And this is why. This is why. I said it over here. Who orders this Knight of Wands? The Burger King. Here he is. The King of Wands. There it is. That's why. Why are they holding back? Ego. Gotta have it their way. Still wanting to save face. Still wanting to deny the connection. It's my laughing king. Who's the king of small talk right here. Someone who works with smoke and mirrors to make you believe anything's possible. This person, this is the type of energy where this person will show up to tell you that they love you, will not say that, and you'll be confused as to whether they said it or not. They might tell you they said it and they didn't say it, but you're not sure. It's very confusing. It's very confusing energy. But make no bones about it. Look at this. I did not know this was here. I didn't know. The Lovers, the environmental energy around all this shit is the Lovers and the Two of Cups. And when they're in close proximity in a reading, it means a powerful connection. Okay? Very fucking powerful. Deep soul on crack. Can mean twin flame. This is not close proximity. This is on top of one another in the environmental energy as a pair. This is welded together. Okay? These make no bones about it. Small Mr. or Mrs. Small Talk over here, there's a lot of love. A lot of love. And in this Virgo position, enjoy the fucking fling. Alright? Have fun. This is nice. And hopefully this resonates with you. It doesn't matter what your sign is. Alright? Pay attention to your environmental energies. But these are powerful connections. Okay? And these connections, and I'll tell you something else. What this energy tells me. Let me see what the third card is. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. A message of change. I'm the Knight of Swords right now. I'm about to deliver a message of change to you. I'm going to tell you that during Scorpio season and Sagittarius season, these connections, which are already powerful, the energy that's here, the reason these came out this way, they're going to get even more powerful. They're going to amp up. And that's going to bring, not just, that applies to new soulmates as well. The soulmate cycle is about to hulk up. And that brings people to you. Alright? You just got to be sure you separate the wheat from the chaff. That's all. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Stay tuned tomorrow for Mars in Scorpio. And we'll try to get to the bottom of why there's no fucking bravery here, which there should be. All right. Good luck.